Alright guys, let's see. First step, obviously take off your plastic cover with the two little twist tabs. You're gonna want to come up here. I like to use a screwdriver, just makes it a whole lot easier. You're gonna pop all these tabs loose here. 11 of them total. Boom, there you go. Take your cover off. It should look nice and pretty inside here. No dirt, no debris. If there is dirt or debris in this section of the air filter, you need to replace the seal that runs along the outer rim of the air cover. Honda does a pretty good job. They use a pretty good quality seal, so I haven't had any issues yet. Got 900 miles on the bike, on the side-by-side. First step, I don't care who you are, I don't care what you do, you're gonna take a clean rag. I don't care how confident you think you are, accidents happen. You're gonna stuff a towel in both these intake tubes. I don't care how good you are, how experienced you are, accidents still happen, and you will drop it and you will lose it, and then you will have to take the whole intake off of this thing. Okay, get this air filter off. Honda uses 5mm Allen keys, so you can just get you a little Allen key socket. I'm using the Milwaukee 1/4" ratchet because I don't want to over torque these things when I go to tighten them back up. Of course, you could use a hand tool also, and that works great too. This is probably my most used tool in my toolbox. Love this thing. Very nice for getting fasteners loose and stuff like that. So we're just gonna take these guys out. Want to make sure we don't round nothing off here. So Honda actually did something pretty cool. They're definitely thinking about their home mechanics and stuff like that. Very user friendly, but when you buy these air filters, Honda, so these 3 bolts here, right here next to these intakes, they've got these little plastic tabs. You loosen them, back them off all the way, they're gonna stay right there. Honda definitely looking out for you, making sure you don't drop nothing into the intake. I'm just gonna pull this guy off, and we're gonna check it out here. All right, guys, we got our Honda OE air filter off. Looks pretty good, actually. So last time I replaced this was during the maintenance interval, 600 miles or whatever. It's currently at 900 miles. So I've put 300 miles on it since this filter install, and it actually looks pretty decent. One major problem, I wish I had a picture of the old filter or something like that I could show you guys, but the problem with these Hondas, I don't know, the air filter just gets clogged up so quickly. And I mean, it's an oiled filter, so you'd expect that, right? But this video, I'm showing you this guy right here. This guy, the UNI 3-inch air filter. They call it an air filter. I'm using it technically for a pre-filter. Obviously, looking at that OEM filter, it's doing its job right. I went on an Arkansas trip with the family and put a fresh filter on at 600 miles, and just all the dust and everything like that. I think we put 100 miles, 200 miles while we were riding around in Arkansas. No, it probably wasn't that much. It was probably closer to like 100 miles only. But it's beside the point. Riding around that dusty environment, got back home, looked at the air filter, and it was just completely caked over with dirt and debris. So that's why I went ahead and bought this UNI air filter to use as a pre-filter. So we're gonna go ahead and get this guy off and inspect it, look at it. I want to see how dirty it is, how much dust and dirt and debris that it's captured, because obviously you look at my snorkel, I don't have a pre-filter up here. I know some of them guys, some people, they run the snorkel up, they put a pre-filter on it, like it'll come up and stick out right here or whatever. They'll put a pre-filter right there. However, I did not do it that way. There's room in the air box for it to fit in there, so I put it in the air box. I didn't want it sticking out right here and stuff like that. Okay, so getting this guy off here, 5/16 socket. regular hose clamp. Ooh, slide that guy off there. Take it off. Oh yeah, guys. It ain't too terribly bad, actually. Try this guy. Get rid of this thing. Get rid of that hose clamp. See, I bought the angled one. Get the angled one. It'll fit down in the air box a little bit better. Yeah. This outer sock comes off. Right. This is an oiled filter also. Love it on my hands. We're just gonna be rinsing this thing out with some soap and some water. So, and then obviously letting it dry out completely, and then gonna reinstall it. But yeah, check that out, guys. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Look at this. Check that out. It's all the dirt this thing is capturing. Outside doesn't look too bad, but that's what you want, right? You want it to capture all the dirt and debris in there coming from the intake right there that you see coming off. So we get this thing cleaned up. I'm not going to show you all the process. It's kind of boring. It's literally the same thing for any like normal filter. Soap and water, and then guy's ripping around on a go-kart. Soap and water, and then sprayed out with the air hose. Do not use your air if you're gonna, you know, not supposed to clean these, the OE filters, right? If you do clean it, do not use compressed air. It'll tear the fibers inside, and then it won't be acting like a filter anymore. All right, so guys, when you're going back together with this thing, obviously be smart about it. Whenever you go to torque these little screws down, make sure they all got the collar on them and all that stuff. I'm about to lose all of mine, I guess. Whenever you tighten them in the torque sequence, you know, inside to out, okay? Make sure there's a nice even squeeze on this gasket right there. And don't over torque them, because yes, they have metal nuts in the plastic, but they're still molded into the plastic, so you can strip them out like that. So just be mindful. I don't know the torque spec off the top of my head. I personally am not going to torque them to spec, so to speak, just because I got a calibrated elbow, I guess. The actual UNI air filter wasn't that dirty. It's doing its job pretty good. The outside wasn't dirty at all, but the inside did have some dirt and dust and debris in there, so it's doing its job right. Really saving this factory air filter. Just they're good air filters from Honda. The only thing is they just cake up with dust and dirt real quick. That's like, see, so that's just a couple hundred miles of riding and stuff, and it's already caked up like that with the UNI air filter. So just another $30 to throw at your machine, you know, money pit. If you're like me, have to have everything perfect and all that stuff. But anyways, guys, that wraps up today's video. I've got the air filters and stuff sitting over there in the sun to dry. Whenever I go to put them back in, I'm gonna spray some just like some generic air filter oil, just kind of coat the. I'm not gonna spray the actual filter itself, but I'm gonna spray that red sock that slides over it, just to kind of help keep the dust and stuff dormant, that sort of thing. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you on the next one.